All right, let's talk about the magic behind the curtain of the internet. You know, the stuff that makes websites actually do things. We're diving deep into the language that powers pretty much every interactive thing you touch online. Yep, we're talking about JavaScript.
Have you ever really stopped to wonder what's going on when you, say, click a like button or fill out a form online? What's the secret sauce that makes a web page come alive? I mean, how does a simple page transform into this living, breathing application? Well, that's exactly what we're going to get into.
Okay, so to really get what JavaScript does, we kind of have to rewind the clock a bit. Because, believe it or not, the web wasn't always this super interactive, dynamic place we all know and love.
And wow, look at this difference. Back in the day, the web was basically a digital newspaper. Just text, maybe a picture. You could read it, sure, but you couldn't really do anything with it. It was totally static. Now? Now we have entire applications running right in our browsers. Think about your email, Google Maps, online banking. These aren't just pages anymore, right? They're full-on interactive experiences.
So, the big question is, how did we get from that static book to these incredible applications? Well, that brings us to the hero of our story, the thing that literally holds it all together.
So what is it? Simply put, JavaScript is the programming language of the web. Its whole job is to add behavior and interactivity. It's the code that makes things happen when you click, type, or swipe. It takes a boring, static page and makes it, well, do stuff.
And I absolutely love this analogy of it being glue. It's just perfect. JavaScript is what takes all the pieces, the structure, the style, and sticks them together to make something that actually works. It's the magic ingredient that lets us build all those awesome apps we can't live without.
Okay, but here's the thing. JavaScript isn't a solo act. Not at all. It's actually part of a team, a foundational trio of technologies that pretty much every single modern website is built on. Let's break down how this team works.
This is probably the best way to think about it. Imagine a website is a sentence. HTML is your noun. It's the raw content, the structure, the what. CSS is your adjective. It describes the noun, right? It handles all the presentation, the colors, the fonts, making it look good. And JavaScript? Well, JavaScript is the verb. It's the action word. It's what makes things happen. You really need all three to create a complete, functional thought, or in this case, a website.
You know all those tech buzzwords you might have heard over the years, like DHTML, Ajax, Web 2.0, even HTML5? Well, here's the secret. They all boil down to this. At their heart, they're just new, clever ways of combining that same core trio: HTML, CSS, and of course, JavaScript.
All right, so we've established that JavaScript is the action hero of the web. But, and this is where things get really, really interesting, its story doesn't just stop at the edge of your browser window. Oh no, it's broken out.
So here's a key idea you gotta grasp. A JavaScript program needs a place to live, a place to run. We call that a host environment. And for ages, the web browser was pretty much the only host environment anyone cared about. But that is definitely not the case anymore.
And this is where it gets wild. Because JavaScript has escaped the browser, you can now use it to build, well, just about anything. We're talking desktop widgets, extensions for your favorite apps, actual mobile apps on your phone, and even the heavy-duty stuff that runs on servers in the cloud.
So when you think about that, being able to go from the browser to the server to your phone, all that amazing versatility leads to a pretty simple and powerful conclusion about where things stand today. And yeah, this really says it all. It's not hyperbole, it's just a fact. These days, it is safe to say that JavaScript is everywhere. Because it can run in so many places, it's become one of the most essential languages on the planet.
So what does this mean for you? Well, it means that taking the time to learn and understand JavaScript is an incredibly smart investment. It's not just a web thing anymore, it's your key to building a huge range of things on all kinds of different platforms.
I mean, think about the value proposition here. It's basically a two-step deal. Step 1, you learn one language, JavaScript. Step 2, you can suddenly write apps for almost any platform out there. That is a massive advantage. It's the ultimate learn once, write anywhere superpower.
So there you have it. You get the what. It's the language that brings our digital world to life. You get the why. Because it's so versatile, it's become absolutely essential. So I guess the only real question left is, what are you going to build with it?